Hello everyone, my name is Nguyễn Thị Thảo Trang. Today I will present about distributed leadership in UK higher education. First of all, about introduction. Higher education in the UK is witnessing a significant transformation, escalating customer requirements, education, globalization, and competitive market. The competition to attract British and international students at both undergraduate and postgraduate level enables higher education organizations to improve their comprehensive quality in teaching and researching process. For the reasons, a good leadership is increasingly respected and assumed as a strategic and operational imperative. One of the most effective leadership styles in schools nowadays is expert distributed leadership. It is currently involved, but why the interest to comprehensively understand about distributed leadership? This essay aims to explore the impact of distributed leadership in higher education from a number of different perspectives, which be provided through the case of Tudor Green School in the UK. First of all, I want to start with the question, what is distributed leadership? Although there is no unification about the definition of distributed leadership, this leadership style is located with a strong theoretical frame. One of the most contemporary concepts about distributed leadership is that provided by Spelling. He suggested that distributed leadership is best understood as practice distributed over leaders, followers, and their situation, and incorporates the activities of multiple groups of individuals. And the conceptualization of this leadership style quite consistent through different perspectives about the salient features of distributed leadership. Distributed leadership is as an emergent property of a group or network of interacting individuals. And leadership is a form of concert action. This deliberate process of sharing leadership responsibilities to encourage and support team members other than those of hierarchical status to take an active lead. So we can see that the considerable feature of distributed leadership style is contributing the work for leadership among all of members in an organization. And I want to present more about distributed leadership in higher education. The large number of research on leadership and management in higher education illustrate that leadership in third-level education is popularly and widely distributed, or should be distributed within organization. Although the concept of distributed leadership is not located in a new theory frame, but the complex of this distributed leadership style through practice process make it become difficult and indistinctive to apply in university. Leadership practice is not only about thinking but also about activities, and it appears in performing leadership duty in and through the interaction of managers, followers, and situation. Thus, in higher education, leadership practice require collaboration among parents, students, and the local community, teachers, members of the university council, and government policymakers. In addition, leadership is strict over the social and situational context of the institution. It means that we need to consider and integrate both human and non-human elements of the system. In higher education context, it concludes teaching and learning processes, infrastructure system, interaction among each person inside group, collaboration among groups and teams. Because of these demands about comprehensive combination among many elements inside the institution. Richard Boder argued that the advantages of distributed leadership, such as offering a powerful leaders responsible environments in school, are based in reality experiences of leadership in higher education, or just an idealistic fantasy unattainable in practice. And I want to research more about the case. I chose Tudor Green School in England is a case to research about distributed leadership within higher education institution and the context. Tudor Green Academy is a core educational college, academic and technology college located in England. During the year 2005 and 2006, the college transformed its leadership style from a traditional leadership style to a more distributed structure. The leadership model of the school is traditional with a with a principal, two deputies, and two assistant heads of the year. And the college used the TLR point, which is a teaching and learning responsibility points, and review how staff structure was organized. And the school established 5 colleges about humanities, science and technology, sport and performing arts, communication, and math ICT business. The structure of 5 colleges bring a new opportunity for the school to create not only teachers but also other staff, classroom supervisors, and mentors. The school also have a supervisor team, which is connection among teachers, parents, and learners. And the reason for transformation to distributed leadership is depend on the situation of Tudor Green School. The target of restructure were creating support teams inside school, improving educational mentors and guidance, creating supportive administration for teachers, for teachings and learning team, creating teaching and learning teams under a directive management system. And about the application process of distributed leadership inside Tudor Green School. Each college is guided by a member of leadership team. All colleges are supported by the Special Achievement Support Team. This team handles all kinds of situations which are ineffective and difficulty in learning or any problems which are required. One of the difficulties of operating as a 5 separate colleges is comprehensive consistency, and the leader team have to take a lot of time to find support system, structure, solutions, and implementation. The head teachers is in each college are responsible for ensuring the consistency of learning and teaching processes. And the role of head teachers is very important. They have to maintain effectively teaching system to find out students with poor academic performance, play a vital role as a coach or mentors to ensure all learners can develop their abilities and potential. Ensure that all students take part in at least one enrichment activity in every year. And additionally, the college create a mentoring program for students who are hardly to get 5A to C grades, and the outcomes of this program are outstanding. In 2005, 26 students who were mentored and 65.4% achieved a grade A to C. In 2007, 49 students who were supported and almost 88% of them get grade A to C. In 2002, the school had 28 associate staffs. The figure in 2008 is 44. In the near future, the school targets is expanding the number of associate staffs and experiment various researching and learning models. The school also tend to explore more about creative applications of ICT. Currently, the school is planning about individual development for all staffs. And my commentary for this case is Tudor Green School has changed from traditional leadership structure to a distributed leadership system, and it was organized within 5 colleges with various supportive teams such as community, head teacher, mentoring staff, special achievement center services. Teachers at school also support that these transformation have considerable benefit to school to students. Students are receiving better services than they were. The reason is that the school can meet pupil needs more suitable than before, and it cannot be effective without restructuring the leadership model. And one teachers comment that distributed leadership have significant effects to the working process of all staffs, although they have been successful before with collaborating associate staff in a proactive way with all learners, which have teachers are able to target pupils and describe the number of students who cannot easily achieve good academic. The most significant impact is that the level of support in school is able to provide for students. And the last part of my presentation is conclusion. In the case of Tudor Green School, switching from traditional leadership style to distributed leadership created a lot of benefit for students, and one of the most clearly significant effects is increasing in student performance. Although application distributed leadership in school would witness a huge number of difficulties, especially in Tudor Green School with 5 separate colleges. And I think distributed leadership is an effective leadership style which requires contributing of all members in an organization in leadership to meet the demands of students and structures competition in educational market among a huge number of higher education institutions. Higher education organizations should consider about applying distributed leadership with its advantages. However, it also depends on each organization's situation. And through my presentation, I used some references, as you can see, and it brings us to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.